Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Push at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. How is everybody this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm feeling good this morning. I have a great stack of comics for you. You know, it's not quite as tall as last week's, almost, but not quite. But I'll tell you what it lacks in height, it gains in greatness. And we have some really great stuff for you today. How's everybody doing out there today? Hope everybody is doing well. It was a little chilly this morning, but that's okay because you know what? It's going to warm up. It's going to warm up and we'll be okay. And we're going to be feeling good. We'll be feeling super today. Feeling super today. We have a lot of stuff to show you. What should I get to first? You know, before I get in, hey, Scott, good to see you this morning. Before I get into all the great comic books and other stuff that we have in here for you today, I have to tell you, I got a message. It said the Comics Club received a new message. This is an email message to us. And it comes from a customer named Matt. And Matt was in the store. I don't know Matt personally. I probably wouldn't recognize him if he came in the store again. How you doing, Redbeard? Good to see you this morning. This message I got from a customer named Matt. He took the time to email us. Apparently, he's in the store the other day, and while he was in here, he bought one of our mystery comic book pusher packs. And I think he just overheard me telling another customer about it, and he interjected that, hey, you know what, I'll take one too. He seemed, though, a little dubious about it. And I think he just wanted to do it on a whim. But this is kind of fun because he took the time to write an email to us about, hey, Hector, how you doing this morning? He took the time, this person named Matt, I won't give you all of his details, but his name is Matt, and he took the time to write to us. And this is what Matt said. This is really great. I just love this. He said, I just wanted to say I bought the push pack you were selling. That's our mystery comic book pusher packs he's talking about. And it's amazing with 3 exclamation points. I've only read the first 4 of the comics in the pack, but I love them all. It's a wonderful assortment. I thought it was going to get crappy comics, but I was wrong. You are awesome and amazing. Please keep doing what you do. We don't have enough indie comic book pushers around, and you guys keep on providing awesome stuff. Tell Dolly, keep on pushing stuff, and I love you guys. Much love and peace. That was the email that we got from this gentleman named Matt, who came in the store and bought a mystery comic book pusher pack. And I just thought that was really nice of him and I always love it when customers, when we stopped doing the sidewalk sale for a while, but when customers would come and they would look through the boxes and they'd say, these are just $1 a piece. It's like, yeah. It's like, but this isn't crap. It's like, no, I'm not going to sell you crap. I'm going to sell you good stuff. We've got over 150,000 comic books, and I've got hardly any room. So these mystery comic book pusher packs are, they really have some great comic books in them, guys. If you want one, they're here at the store for just $40 plus tax. If you want one shipped to you, $50, pay me through PayPal, mail@comicsclub.com. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Two Gun. Good to see you this morning, my friend. Hey, Peanut Butter 524. Thank you for joining us this morning. So it was a great email that we got praising us for our pusher packs. And they are really great, guys. I mean, I don't throw crap in there. I really have it. And they're A through M. So all the A's are alike, all the B's are alike, et cetera, et cetera. Each one has about 30 comic books, all bagged and boarded. Plus each one has a Crisis on Infinite Earths #1. And so they're really good deals. If you do want, you're not local, you want it shipped to you, and you're here in the continental United States, $50 paid on PayPal. I'll ship it out to you. If you're here local, come pick it up. It's $40 plus tax. So a lot of fun. And there's a testimonial from a customer. I don't really know him, but he really did enjoy the pusher pack that we pushed on him. So today, guys, we have a lot of great comic books. We have a couple of graphic novels, some wonderful variant covers, and so let's start off with a magazine size comic book. It's a magazine comic book, and it's a knockoff of Vampirella, and it's Vampiress Carmilla. And this is issue #2. But fear not, if you did not get issue #1, hey, look, we still have a couple left in the store. Vampiress Carmilla #1 and #2 in the Comics Club for you today, if you're interested. We also got a couple of trade paperbacks, graphic novels in. Hellblazer Sanctioned. This is volume 24, if you're counting. And also we got Books of Magic in. This is does it have a subtitle? Does it have a volume number? Volume 3. Volume 3, Dwelling in Possibility. And you see our hero there on the cover. What is his name? Hunter? I forget. It's been a while since I read it. By, of course, our friend Neil Gaiman, or Gaiman, however you want to pronounce his name. We also, speaking of Neil, we also got in this wonderful Pirate Stew book. It's a big oversized book, and it's got a wonderful wraparound dust cover. Look at this. Look at it. Well, it's technically two different pictures, so it's not quite a wraparound, but it's got wonderful art on front and back. And inside, an interesting, fun story with great illustrations. I think everybody will love. Who doesn't love pirates? Huh? Everybody loves pirates. And this is Pirate Stew. Eat it and you won't be blue. You can be a pirate too. A joyful, funny feast of a story with all the ingredients of a book you'll read and love forever. From Newbery medal winner Neil Gaiman and Greenaway medal winner Chris Riddle. Riddle. There you go. And there's some fun books, something different, something wonderful. What state am I in? Peanut butter 524. We are in Florida. We are in sunny Central Florida, over on the Gulf Coast, Tampa Bay area. We're just east, about 8 miles, in a little town called Brandon. And we have everything we need here because the Comics Club is here. Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. And if you haven't been to our website, check out our website. Let's see here. You can see us at www.comicsclub.com. So do go check us out. We have a wonderful website there. There's stuff on there, guys. If you're local and you haven't been to our website, there's a lot of stuff on there you won't see in the store. And if you hit that local pickup, you won't have to pay the shipping. So go check out what we have to offer on there. Let's get into the comic books. Let's see what we have. Today's variant covers coming at you. Speaking of Vampirella earlier, we have Vampirella Dark Powers number 3. This is the 1 in 10 black and white variant. And Power Rangers number 4, 1 in 10 variant. Thor number 12. This is the 1 in 25 Klein variant. X-Men Legends number 1, 1 in 25. And last, literally last but not least, the Last Ronin, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Last Ronin. This is the, hard to see that. This is the 1 in 10 Sophie Campbell variant. You can better look at that. It's so hard with the reflection. Sorry, guys. So we have those wonderful books. You know, are you a Star Trek fan? I'm a Star Trek fan. I've been watching Star Trek since the original episodes way back when in the 60s. Any Teenage Ninja Turtle or Black Panther, even wrestling comics. You know, I don't know for sure if there's going to be any on there, but maybe have a look. But if you're a Star Trek fan, like I am, and I was looking at this thing about how Star Trek technology can really work in real life, and I was wondering what technology gets the Enterprise moving. And what I found out was that it's spark plugs. So, moving right along. Oh, you didn't like that one, eh? I heard that. I heard that groan out there, guys. I heard that groan. Well, you know what? R.I.P. to boiling water. You will be missed. Getting into today's comic books, we have King in Black number 4 coming at you. There's Dr. Strange on that cover. And X-Men Legends also today, number 1. Lots of different covers, of course, because we can't just have one. We must have many. Look at this. Just goes on and on and on. Miles Morales Spider-Man, number 23. Are you a Thor fan? Today's your day. A couple different Thor covers coming at you. Power Rangers number 4, latest issue with a couple covers. The reprints of Walking Dead are now up to issue number 9 with mini covers. Of course, that one is variation on the original cover from that issue. And one of my favorite artists, of course, Finch. Do you recognize him? Love his stuff. Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. Issue number 5. I believe it's a 5-part series. So is this one wrapping it up? Is it 5 of 5? Yeah, 5 of 5. I wonder if they only offered one cover. Would the book then sell out? No, I would always overorder anyway. Juggernaut. Yes, more Thor. Hector, more Thor. You're never going to have enough Thor. Vampirella, Dark Powers. I showed you the variant earlier. This is the color version of that. Her jumping right at you, but they never give you one. Of course, they give you many. Loving this artwork. Loving those cosplay covers. Yeah, baby. And I believe this is Jim Lee. Is that Jay Lee? Jay Lee, I mean. Jay Lee art. We also have Sacred 6. They could just call this Sacred Sexy because every cover, I mean, you know, beautiful artwork. And look at that. That is so... I wish I could do art like that. Oh, my gosh. These people are amazing. Look at that. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's see here. Red Sonja, The Price of Blood. And there are multiple covers for this one, of course, because we like to have a choice, right? We like to have many to choose from. Linsner, of course, one of our favorites. This one's cute. With the giant tiger with the little mouse in its mouth. Great stuff. Stillwater number 6. The Immortal Hulk Flatline number 1. Couple different covers. It made the hot list this week. One of the hot lists of the many, many hot lists that are out there. Let's see here. Dynamite giving us more beautiful art. Dynamite. This is the final issue, wrapping up their vampire, I mean, not vampire, but zombie series. It's a great cosplay. Yeah. The zombie stuff, man. Zombies. Who knew that zombies would be so popular? Black Widow, issue number 5. This is the Aliens. You know, Disney now owns Aliens, therefore Marvel will be doing Aliens. I don't know if they're going to have any real crossovers with them, but right now they just have the variant covers with it. But there will be a new Aliens comic book coming out soon. What up, Unearthed Toys? Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining our show today. Captain America Aliens. Look at that. That is awesome. I'm loving that. And, of course, Alex Ross, his artwork never fails. Just such beautiful stuff. Look at that. Captain America in battle with multiple people. They're all getting their asses kicked. Go get them, Cap. This is a good one. Time for bed, sweetheart. Spider-Woman's got some evil grannies putting her to bed, maybe for the last time. It's issue number 9. Iron Man does whatever an iron can. Presses suits. Makes a pleat. Iron Man number 6. 2 covers. Loving that. That is it's got to be Alex Ross. Beautiful stuff. That's why Alex did the mural for Marvel at their corporate headquarters. You are absolutely right, Juggernaut. And here's another one for you. This is the Mech Strike variant. Speaking of iron, how about Iron Fist? The trifecta of covers for us. Heart of the Dragon, issue number 2. They're doing these 300th anniversary of the Marvel Master Works covers. If you'll remember, they had those beautiful borders, like picture frames. And then, of course, this one. Yeah, he is a legend on Earth Toys. He is a legend. Young Hellboy. Speaking of legends, young Hellboy. Issue number 1 of a 4-part mini for us. And speaking of Alice Ross, Marvels. There you go. Look at this is focusing on this cover is focusing on a lot of their old Western heroes. If you look closely, it's a really great cover. This one really made me laugh. Haha! Issue number 2. And this is a facsimile edition of Black Knight. Barbalian, Red Planet number 4. Interesting little snapshot on the back. I haven't been reading this. I don't know what that's about, but that's interesting. Hey, look at this facsimile of look at the ads on the back, because they reprint the original ads too. They guarantee you will lose up to 5 pounds in 5 days, 10 pounds in 10 days, 15 pounds in 15 days, 25. You're seeing a pattern here. Looks like a pound a day, kids. Keep it off too. Wow, for only a buck, just a buck, you can make it happen. Once and Future, issue number 16 from Boom. Long live the king. Bite-sized, number 3 of 4. Champions. Outlawed, number 4. Hitting the shelves. We got Cable here today. Cable is in the house. Cable, issue number 8. MODOK, Head Games. This cover is a... I'll show you this one first. If you're having breakfast, don't look at this next one. Oh, my. Gwenpool is just making a dish out of his head. Ugh, that's just gross. Miskatonic, number 4. I showed you the variant cover for The Last Ronin. Here's the regular cover. It's The Last Ronin, number 2. Hitting the shelves today, guys. Here's one that looks interesting. Considering it is Black History Month, it's perfect timing. Shadow Doctor. This is based on an actual real dude that actually lived who couldn't get anybody to let him be part of their practices, and he didn't have enough money to do his own practice, so he turned to, unfortunately, the mob to get the money he needed to do what he needed to do to save lives. Interesting story. Go check it out. Always good to have stories based on real life events. A new one for us. Hollow Heart is called. This is a knockoff, a homage cover to what book is this a homage to? Does anybody recognize that? And then there's this cover. This one also made the hot speculation list of a few lists out there if you're following that stuff. Guardians of the Galaxy, number 11. Marauders, number 16. Colorful cover. I like it. We Live. This is interesting what's going on here. This looks like a kid. He's been blown out of this spaceship, which it looks like it's bleeding. Is that a living ship there? What is that? Wild stuff. This one's interesting. The picture of everything else. Marcel has abandoned painting for the glamorous world of criticism, but a monster has returned to Paris with a Faustian offer he cannot refuse. Old wounds will be opened. New wounds will be formed with paintbrush and gun smoke. And that's what the copy reads. Looks pretty cool. And speaking of cool, American Ronin, final issue. It's all wrapped up here. DC has been putting out their future state for the last couple months here, this month and last month. And today we have several titles to bring you. Rom, that's it. Thank you, Juggernaut. That book was a homage to Rom. Here we go. Superman, Worlds of War, issue number 2. And, of course, we have a couple covers for you. And Superman has got himself some nasty cuts. I think he might be a little vulnerable in that episode, eh? What do you think? What do you think? Future State, Catwoman, number 2. Shazam! Future State Shazam number 2. They all begin with Future State. Future State Wonder Woman. Future State The Next Batman. And you know, they had announced that they were going to be doing, DC announced that it was going to be doing a new series called Batman The Dark Knight. They've changed the name of that. It is now going to be called Batman Detective. They didn't want everybody to confuse it with the Dark Knight series, which has its own, completely own story. And there's been a lot of books in that, including the most recent one, which was Dark Knight Master Race. Batman Catwoman, which is not Future State, but it's the ongoing Black Label, or at least, I don't know how many parts it's going to be, but this is issue 3. Future State Nightwing. And apparently Nightwing is not falling backwards off a building in this episode. This one looked interesting. I don't know anything about it. I haven't read up on it. But it's Truth and Justice, number 1. Who recognizes that character? Vixen. That's her name. So this one's focusing on Vixen. We got some reprints from DC for Future State. It's the Future State Green Lantern, second printing. The Robin Eternal, second printing. Wonder Woman, second printing. And Flash, second printing. And then we got, finally, we have Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Issue number 108. Yes, Mr. Happy, it is time for Mr. Happy to come up. You know, Mr. Happy, we came across this word last night, and apparently it has 2 different meanings. The meaning that we are all familiar with, the modern meaning, is actually the second meaning of this word. The first meaning, the first use of it was way back in 1608. But everybody's going to be familiar with this hyphenated word, willy-nilly. Willy-nilly is a secret word, and of course, if you know the secret word and you come in the store and tell us the secret word, you get an extra discount in the store. Willy-nilly means haphazardly put together, just thrown together, willy-nilly. But originally, willy-nilly meant by compulsion, without choice. I had to do it willy-nilly, whether I liked it or not. That was the original meaning of the word. But everybody today knows it's haphazardous or spontaneous. Like Judge Wilford Nilly was disbarred for holding a erratically and haphazardly courthouse. Willy-nilly. So there you have it, guys. That's our show for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget the secret word, willy-nilly. And we hope to all see you at the Comics Club soon. Don't forget our mystery comic book pusher packs. We still have a lot left. We're running out of certain letters. And people have come back for a second one. A good testament that this is a good deal. So we hope to see you soon at the Comics Club. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you.